At Delta, we believe sustainability is the way forward. That's why we're committed to embedding sustainability in everything we do, from electrifying our core ground support equipment to reducing waste and weight on our flights. But these efforts are only one piece of the puzzle. 98% of our carbon emissions come from the fuel we use to power our planes. That means if we want to reduce our overall climate impact, it's important we address these emissions. This is where sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, enters the picture. SAF is a safe replacement for conventional fossil-based jet fuel that is our best tool for reducing our overall carbon emissions. The SAF solution available today is unique for one big reason. SAF can be created from things that already exist, such as plants, used cooking oil, solid waste, or wood shavings, with around 80% less life cycle carbon emissions than traditional jet fuel. And in the future, airlines could be able to leverage carbon recapture technology to take existing carbon out of the atmosphere and convert it to SAF with the use of renewable electricity. On top of its lower life cycle emissions, SAF is certified to be blended up to 50% with conventional jet fuel used in today's aircraft engines. No modifications needed. SAF is a major piece of the industry's sustainability puzzle. It's safe, it's tested, but there's something standing in the way. There isn't nearly enough SAF being produced. In fact, there isn't enough today to fuel the world's commercial airlines for even one single day. So how can we reach the goal of 10% SAF usage by 2030? Well, for starters, we will need to see a huge increase in the production of SAF over the next several years.
We also need governments, state and local, federal and international, on board to help us scale SAF to levels that a fleet Delta size can rely on. Recent tax incentives passed by the federal government and in states, including Washington and Minnesota, are spurring investment and helping us reach the levels of cost-competitive SAF production we need. But we need more. And that's why we're creating cross-sector, cross-industry coalitions in order to scale SAF production to make a serious impact on our emissions and the emissions of the aviation sector as a whole.
As of 2022, we have committed to purchase 200 million gallons of SAF annually by 2030. That would take us halfway to our goal. We've also signed more than 50 purchase agreements with corporate and cargo customers to create further demand and stimulate production. But our aspirations don't stop there. If we want to be using 10% SAF by 2030, it's going to take everyone, producers, airlines, governments, and more to come on board. Right now, we are working with oil and gas providers, as well as new innovators to spur SAF production at scale. We're excited to embed sustainability in everything we do, but we're even more excited about what the future holds, not just here at Delta, but across the industry and beyond.